Hello everyone, good evening everyone. This is Dr. Ali Sulaiman. I am an eye specialist in Eye World Polyclinic. Let me take you through the Eye World Polyclinic, how we started the journey. Our journey started from the World Polyclinic. It started many years ago, about 18 years ago. Then the eye section or the eye department, the Eye World Clinic started about 7 or 8 years ago by Dr. Hatem. Then later on become to Dr. Mustafa. You can see him in the photo, and me, Ali Sulaiman. All of us are eye specialists. We are trying our vision to help our people to see better, to the health of their eyes, to not just to treat the eyes, and also to inform them about the most common disease that they have to think about, they have to treat early, they have to discover early. And that's why we are today trying to tell you about us and about the eye health system. We have many activities we are doing here apart from the treatment of the eyes. Also we are whatever is diagnosis, investigations for the eye, all the machines, the modern and updated machines we have, and that's good that we can discover for early discovery of the disease. So many activities and many diseases we can treat here in Uganda in our Eye World Clinic. The good thing that we got some new things, the early discoverment or the early detection of the keratoconus. Actually, keratoconus is one of the most common hidden disease that mostly for the children, but even for more the adult. And the early detection, we can do some procedures will be a bit less expensive, and also the rehabilitation will be less than if we are waiting for the to be a bit late keratoconus. Also the glaucoma, we have early detection of the glaucoma, so we can treat early as much as possible. One of our good achievements that we got the treatment of the glaucoma by the laser. And the laser is not surgery, so something is not painful, and that's a good thing when we are treating the glaucoma. So we are not going to the surgery at the first all, we have to try some medical treatment, but actually according to the studies, the early and the first line of treatment for some types of glaucoma is the laser, and we have it, and that's a good thing also. We there is some restrictions of the keratoplasty here up to now. It's not officially for everyone can do keratoplasty, but it's available for us to do the keratoplasty. Keratoplasty is when we are corneal transplantation. If someone has a corneal scar, then we can transplant a good cornea to him. So as we know that we have here in Uganda about 45 million people, and they don't have enough eye ophthalmologists or eye specialists. So that's why we came here trying to help our colleagues from the ophthalmologists and our people to treat the eyes, and because we have here many number of the preventable blindness. I mean, the disease can make blind people, but we can prevent it by doing something early, or even treatable blindness, that some people have something, they are blind, they can't see well, but we can treat these conditions. So actually the number of the people is a lot comparing it to the how many ophthalmologists they are around here in Uganda. That's why we came here trying to help our colleagues from the ophthalmologists, to support them, and mainly to help our people here, the Ugandan people, to be having a good eye health, to avoid the blindness, treat the ongoing blindness already there. So the most important cause of blindness is cataract. Cataract is 1% all over the world, but it's more and more if someone above 50 years old. In Uganda specifically, so imagine that we have about 500,000 people having this cataract. This 500,000 have cataract. They are not. Some of them are thinking that it's not treatable, but actually, it's treatable. But we need a lot of surgeons to do this cataract surgery. So we brought here the most modern machines to treat with the most modern way to treat the cataract. That's why we are talking about it. It's a treatable blindness, and this is a good thing. So we came here because we found all those numbers, so we have to treat it. And for the avoidable blindness, we have something like the glaucoma. When we came with the machines to early detection of the glaucoma, actually glaucoma is a sight thief, so it can sneaky take the sight, take the vision from the people, and they don't know. Because it's coming, they will not realize until they come blind. But we can, with some other modern machine, we have it to detect the glaucoma when it's just starting, and that's a good thing. So this is the avoidable blindness that can we avoid if we discover early, then treat early also. We are here in World Polyclinic. Why it's Polyclinic? Polyclinic because it started many years ago as specifically for the dental by Dr. Tamoh. Then later on he discovered that he is helping a lot of people, and the people is asking if he can provide another health services. Then Dr. Muhammad Saeed, he is orthopedic consultant. He came here also, and he is with us here. Plus we have a lab, and also we are preparing now a theater for the operations, for everything. That's why it's a polyclinic. Why it's world? Because most of us are coming from different countries. We are not all of us are not Ugandan, so we are coming from different countries trying to help our people here in Uganda. That's why it's World Polyclinic. So let me take you through some disease like the keratoconus. If we have children that they have allergy and then they are itching their eyes a lot, this is according to the studies, one of the causes can bring the keratoconus later on. Keratoconus is the weak cornea, that the cornea starts to bulge in front. And if we are not discovering this a bit early, we will wait until the cornea will be scarring and having a lot of problem, and even fixing this problem later on, it's not an easy thing. So you imagine that starting from just some allergy, we can go up to a level even up to the blindness. So this is one of the important disease, the allergy. Even it looks small, but it's actually making some other troubles. Also, we are suffering sometimes here from some disease like I told you about the glaucoma, because it's late discovered. Actually, in Uganda here, the glaucoma is a bit more than the other countries, and this is maybe because we are not discovering it early. So now with the new machines, we can discover it early. Also, the people can be sometimes afraid from doing the treatment of the glaucoma, because we are telling them about surgery. But now with the new era of the laser, and that we have it here also, that's a good thing that we can do it. It's painless, no pain at all, and we can treat some types of glaucoma by this way of the laser. Plus the medical treatment, or even we don't need to take the medical treatment. For the cataract, this is one of the most important causes of blindness, treatable blindness all over the world. But it's coming specifically with the age, above 50. So if someone you know about 50 years and he is telling you that he is seeing cloudness, so you are expecting this, and as you are expecting, some eye specialist supposed to see him or her, then we can see the way forward and take an action in this cataract. Also the cataract can come for someone diabetic or hypertensive, and this is a very important thing, taking us also to the other step of some systemic disease. The people have it, like diabetes and hypertension, can bring some eye problems inside the eye, something called retina. This is the most precious and most important thing in the eye. So the changes can happen to this retina if we have diabetes or hypertension. That's why any diabetic one, any hypertensive one, please let him or her go to eye specialist for some follow-up. Maybe the eye specialist will decide every 3 months, every 1 year, 6 months, according to his situation. So this is the most important disease can affect our people concerning the eye health. So as someone foreigner coming from out of Uganda, I see Uganda very stable and a peaceful place. The people are so kind, they are cooperative, understandable. So we are working on some knowledge. We are trying to help as we were helping our people in our countries to just make all of us understand the situation now about the eye health. It's a nice place. The weather here is very nice, but the most important thing that the people here are so kind and also understandable and cooperative, and that's a good thing that we are happy with this. You know that the COVID-19, when it came to Uganda, this affected the people, and we know and we understand this is affect all of us. And this is, I hope that we will overcome this problem soon. We are trying to help also by understanding the people's situation financially, the financial situation of the people. So we are trying to help as much as we can. Those things of the quarantine and no one is moving, this affected the higher health a lot. But later on, when the things are opening now, so please, we are waiting for your visits to come to the Eye World Clinic. Then we can check and see how is going with your eye. We can help, and the early is better than later on. So you are most welcome when you are coming. So you will come to the receptionist. She will take the name and those details, demographic details, put it in a file. This file is very important because we need from you when you are coming back again. You will find you will find the whole data about your eye and everything from the previous visits, even if it was many years ago. So, and this is the first step. Then you will be entering the eye checkup room. We'll starting with the vision acuity. So we will see how is the visual acuity, and then we'll go through we have many machines here to discover if you have error of refraction, if you have something in the eye, in each level of the eye. Also, we can measure the pressure of the eye. We can see the fundus. The fundus, this is the retina. It will be affected if we have some other disease, so we can see it. We can also go through some, even if you have some spectacles, we can measure the spectacles, how the looks like, how the spectacles, maybe it's appropriate for you now, or now it's not a good one. So we can measure all those things. Also, we have some investigations to check all aspects of the eye. Then at the end, we will be deciding which disease, if you have some disease, and also the treatment, how can we treat. So the whole departments here, inside the eye department, even including the treatment, the medical treatment, surgical treatment, the spectacles, all the things are around here are available, and that's will make the life easy when you are arrived to Eye World Clinic. So talking about spectacles, the spectacles, if you're a child or anyone and he can't see the far things, so he have to come close to the screen. At this point, you have to think about that he have some short-sighted. The short-sighted, that he can't see the far things, he can see the near things. That's why sometimes we need to do for him some spectacles. Then he will be very okay. And also from the other side, if someone can see well but he got some headache, or some lines are dancing when he is reading, so that means also you have some other types, maybe far vision or astigmatism. Also, all of us above, when we are reaching above 40 years, mostly we will need something as a reading glasses, because the eye, it's already, and the lens is specifically inside the eye, not far adapted to the seeing the near things. That's why at this point we need to think about that we can get some spectacles. So, Dr. Hatem, the one he started the iWorld Clinic about 8 years ago, he is a vitreoretinal consultant. He came from Egypt here before all of us, and then he started the iWorld Clinic. Then Dr. Mustafa, he is also a vitreoretinal consultant. He continued his work from here, from this place, about 3 years ago. Then I just connected to them 1 year ago, and we started all of us working in this iWorld Clinic as eye specialists and consultants. So we would like, me and my colleagues, to thank the government in Uganda, because makes the life easy for us when we are talking about this license, about the other things, about the stable life here. So we would like to thank all the members there, and also the UBC channel for hosting us today. Actually, we are feeling as we are in home, and this is a good thing. So many challenges, as I was saying before. One of them, it was COVID-19, and later on, even nowadays, it's a bit, I think, after the war or something like this. So I think the economical status all over the countries, not just in Uganda, it's a bit tricky and a bit in a hard time. So all of us supposed to be understanding this thing. Just our worries that we are thinking that some people can't come to the clinic because they can't afford the treatment later on. But please let me reassure them that we are doing our best to make the life easy for all of them. And the most important thing for us is treating their eyes. So we are not looking for the money thing, we are looking more to treat our people. So that's why we are planning to do all the procedures and all the eye surgeries in some affordable prices, because of our people and because we are understanding the whole things, and all the things are the most modern machine that we are using. One of our challenges is Uganda is very big, and some people have some eye problems and they can't come up to here. So one of our plans that we are planning to put some satellite clinics in many places in Uganda, and that will help the people to be seeing by eye specialists at their places. Then if there is some stressful or some hard cases, it will be coming to our place here. So we are planning soon to start this satellite clinics, and we will let you know through UBC about the places and everything later on, inshallah. So my short message to let me start with the government to continue supporting the eye health system here in Uganda, whatever an iWorld Clinic or any place in Uganda through the eye health system. Also to the people in Uganda, please, whenever you have any small thing in your eye, please hurry up to do the checkup. It's easier and it's less costly if you are starting treatment a bit early. Also, the eye checkup, it's not just when we have a disease in the eye. The eye checkup is supposed to be at least every year for everyone. And if the children, when they are entering the school, when just at birth, so we need to do this thing, because sometimes we are discovering some eye disease a bit late, and this is a bit costly, and also the rehabilitation time, and also how effective the treatment, it will not be as if we are discovering it a bit early. So I would like to thank first of all Dr. Tamuh, the one he started this World Polyclinic. I would like to thank Dr. Mustafa, my colleague in the clinic, and Dr. Hatem, also the whole staff here in iWorld Clinic. A special thanks for the UBC for hosting us today, give us time to talk about iWorld Clinic. Thank all my people coming here for treatment. They are my family, not just customers. So we are located near Lohana Academy, behind Acacia Mall in Kololo. We would like to thank you because you give me your time to wait and listen to the journey of iWorld Clinic. I hope that I will see all of you soon. Thank you so much.
The Tales of Kasozi, brought to you by Uganda Communications Commission.
Hello?
Hello?
This is Kasozi. How can I help you?
Hey, Kasozi.